You will remember that we are an education sector. In essence, that means we are the production center for skills in the country. We miss the methodology, the philosophy, the agility, and the conviction to do that exercise. The entire value chain of both the human development and the capital development of the nation will go astray. So that's why from time to time, we must not just be excited about how many kids have passed, how many kids have accessed education, how many schools we have built, but we must equally be concerned whether there is a relationship between the content happened in the classroom and the crisis of unemployment outside there. Whether there is any relationship between an economic less growth and an academic progression of learners within the value chain of education. So that there be clarity. What are these basic skills that basic education for basic people should possess for them to contribute in the development of the country? So for me, it's not just about how many kids have passed, how many kids have not passed, but what is the contribution of the sector in resolving the unresolved questions of the country? And hence I'm saying we are in that journey as basic education in the country. Remember, the NDP required us to produce a more skilled education system so that we can have architects at that time. And my attitude is that you can't then assess NDP in 2030. You should have assessed NDP yesterday, not in 2030. Because by 2030, you needed to have made that achievement. That is there. So hence I'm saying you needed to make some adjustments in terms of both the philosophy of the sector, the execution plan, but also the content in terms of the class content in the classroom itself, so that kids are being redirected a bit into vocational and skills education sector now. But how do you do that? Are you going to pray? Then it happens. And the answer is no. You needed a clear perspective on how to execute that plan. That's why we are talking of the capacity building as a component of that document. The institution itself must have capacity so that you don't dream. You must also respond to the question that I raised. Is our education system responding to the economic drive that is needed? Why do you learn? Do you learn in order to pass? Or do you learn in order to know? And do you learn in order to have skills? So that economic drive must then tell us that no, in as much as we are getting more passers in terms of grade 12, but these kids are not making it up in terms of the economic index in the country. And also they are then feeding to the battalion of unemployed youth already. So you can't have that. So that's why I'm then saying that's the issue that we are looking to.